2024 mantra.
Have you seen those stats where it shows about sitting next to B play? Oh, this is so good. My friend Vanessa Van Edwards showed this to me. So there's a study done across hundreds of individuals, might be hundreds of companies. It's a big study. And essentially it shows if you sit next to a high performer,
Yeah.
so if you have your team sit next to a high performer, you will outperform by 15%. So a high performer just in your proximity will increase your performance by 15%. If you sit next to a low performer or underperformer, it will decrease your productivity by 30%. So every B player you bring on board is not just decreasing their productivity by 30%. It is that energy transfer, which is that everybody around them becomes a little bit less productive. And I think one of the reasons people want to be owners of companies is because they feel that. People want to stay at companies where there's a bunch of winners. That's why I liked Goldman. I was like, these guys are so smart. I'm learning so much. I want to keep going. When I was at Vanguard, I was like, oh my God, these schleps are just schlepping around the office, not doing anything. I'm not learning anything. And they're by, design sort of pulling you back and down. And so I keep that number on a notepad next to my computer for me to, one, not be the underperformer, and two, it's not just about getting rid of underperformers for you as a CEO. It's not good to do to your team. So, we've definitely have had them in varying companies of mine, but we push relentlessly to either make people better or help them find the thing that they can be an A performer at.
Do you know who's very sticky in companies?
Who?
B players.
Oh God, I know.
C players will get fired. B
Right.
players will hang around.
That's exactly right.
And A players will probably leave.
Yeah. And A players will leave if you keep B and C
Yeah,
players. They're gone.
that's true.
They're not interested.
Yeah.
B players will hang and they will think that you owe them more, is what I've found.
Yes.
They are the ones that ask for the most. They're the most entitled. And they're the most dangerous in a company. It's like a cancer that you need to cut before it spreads, which sounds like, okay, really? But it's actually true because your employees are choosing to spend their life and their time with you. And so every B player that you associate next to them is actually decreasing their time. And that's not a fair thing to do to somebody in a company. It doesn't make firing people easier. It's never easy.
It's never easy. But it's important.
Yeah.